He denies it. Look, he denies it.
Tonight, about face. President Trump initially distanced himself from Alabama's embattled Republican Senate candidate Roy Moore, but today all but endorsed him.
Mr. President, is an accused child molester better than a Democrat?
He totally denies it. He says it didn't happen. And, you know, you have to listen to him also. You're talking about, he said 40 years ago this did not happen. So, you know.
The president casting Democrat Doug Jones as a threat to the Trump agenda.
We don't need a liberal person in there, a Democrat. Jones, I've looked at his record.
9 women have come forward, some accusing Moore of sexual assault. Lee Korfman told Savannah Moore sexually assaulted her when she was just 14.
He removed my clothing. He left the room and came back in wearing his white underwear. And he touched me over my clothing, what was left of it.
Moore's campaign attacked Korfman's claims again today. The president's daughter, Ivanka Trump, said she has no reason to doubt the accusers. So does the president believe them?
Well, what about the women?
And by the way, he gives a total denial. Most of them are Trump voters. All you can do is you have to do what you have to do. He totally denies it.
When Mr. Trump was a candidate, more than a dozen women accused him of sexual assault or misconduct.
Every woman lied when they came forward to hurt my campaign.
And the president has stood by conservative allies like Roger Ailes and Bill O'Reilly. Both came to multi-million-dollar settlements in the face of sexual harassment claims. Mr. Trump on O'Reilly.
I think he shouldn't have settled. He's a good person.
But the president lashed out this week at Democratic Senator Al Franken after a photo surfaced of Franken seemingly groping a woman. So what's the president's message to women now?
Women are very special. I think it's a very special time because a lot of things are coming out, and I think that's good for our society, and I think it's very, very good for women.
If a Democrat wins the Alabama seat, it could jeopardize tax reform and the rest of the president's agenda. When asked if he plans to campaign with Roy Moore, the president said, "I'll be letting you know next week." Lester.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.